Create a material for a landscape. So this is very easy. I have 4 textures right here, and I'm going to turn this into a material for a landscape. So first off, I'm going to create a landscape. So I can create a landscape, and I'm going to create a small one just for the sake of this. I go 7 by 7. Go create. Okay, so now that this is created, come back over here, and if I select this, you'll notice that it says landscape material. Well, first I need to create it. So with this grass diffuse that I have, I'm going to right click on it, go create material, and I'll just say landscape mat. Okay, so landscape material, double click it. And first thing I'm going to do is disconnect this. So I'm going to hold down Alt and just disconnect it. Then for my base color, I'm going to drag this out, type in land, and I'm going to add this landscape layer blend. Click on this little arrow right here. Then right here where it says layers, I'm going to add 2 of them because it's also going to include my rock. So I'm going to drag these ones in, all these other ones that I don't have, and drag those in. And I'm just going to separate these. And in case you can't really tell what these are, just look at the name right here. So in this case, this is the rock normal, and this one right here is the grass normal. I'm just going to kind of put them in the same hierarchy as the other one. Okay. So over here in my layer blend, I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to say grass for the layer 1, or the top one, layer 0, and this one I'm going to name rock. Then right here for the blend types for each one of these, I'm going to click and go LB height blend. LB height blend. And for the preview weight, I'm going to say 1. Okay. Next, I'm going to connect them. So I'm going to connect this top part into layer grass, and this bottom part of my texture sample into height grass. And just do the same thing for this. Okay. Let's bring this down a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, press Control C, then Control V, and just make a copy. And do the same exact thing. And connect this to normal. Alright. So now that I have that, if I hit apply, and I minimize this, I grab this now, and I click on that. It's going to compile the shaders. And if I come over here to my landscape, and I click on paint, you'll see these two. Now, there's nothing here in this area. So what I need to do is click on the plus, go weight blended layer normal, and I'm going to put this into this folder right here and just say grass layer info, and do the same thing here. Okay. So with that done, now I'm going to right click and go fill layer. Now the problem with this is this right here, it's way too small. I mean, if I was to come in here and play, add the player start, and add a light to this. It's way too small for this grass right here. So what I need to do is I need to up this grass just a little bit, the size of it. And the same thing will happen for my rock right here. If I was to select this rock layer, I could paint this on. It'll take a moment to compile that texture. And there we go. If you want to erase, you just hold shift and it'll erase. If you just want to paint on here, you just left click and it'll paint. I can come over here to sculpt, and I could sculpt this up a little bit. So tool strength, bring up. like that. But you'll notice that the texture on this is too small. Doesn't look right. So if I have this right now and I come into my landscape material, so I'm going to drag this out and I'm going to type in COO to get a texture coordinate. And I'm going to connect this one also to my other grass. I'll just make a copy of this, Control C, Control V, and do the same thing. Connect that there, connect this here. And basically I want to make the numbers smaller. The smaller they are, the bigger the texture. So in this case, the grass I'll put at 0.25 for both the U tiling and the V tiling. And for this one, for the rock, I'm going to put at 0.075. All right, apply. And let's see what it does. Just needs to compile the shaders again. And we'll see how the grass and how the rock looks. So as you can see, the grass is definitely bigger. I probably actually want to make the grass a little bit smaller. But the rock actually looks pretty good in size. So if I came over here with the grass and I just put out, let's say, 0.5, that apply and minimize this. Let this compile. Now it's looking better in size. And if I click play, the size of this is fine. And now the rock is looking good too. And that's how you create a landscape material. Just doing that.